Gaming fatigue. It's a thing, and we're spreading awareness of it. Gaming fatigue is something I think we all experience, myself included. In fact, I kind of feel like I'm experiencing it right now. Keeping up with the latest and greatest video games that are coming out is one, super expensive, kind of demanding, and the likelihood of actually finishing most of those games you're trying to play and keep up with is pretty slim. And then all of this accumulates into what is most infamously known as the backlogs of video games that we have to play. And everyone knows the backlog. We all have the backlog. If you have a Steam account, and if there's a summer sale, and you buy a bunch of crap that you don't need, you got a backlog. In this culture of video games, stuff is constantly coming out, and every title is kind of a big deal in its own way, shape, or form, and it's really important for everyone to kind of know what's up, be able to play it and have an opinion on it. I mean, it's very similar to the idea of like seeing the next movie, the next big movie that's out, you're gonna go to the theaters and see it. However, the big difference is when you go to the movies, you sit in a theater with a large group of other people for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then you experience it and then you get to walk away and articulate your opinion. Video games, on the other hand, they're an investment. They're an investment of money and they're an investment of time. And a lot of the time, I'm not always convinced that every single game that comes out, everyone truly wants to play, and I really think it's something of the keeping up with the Joneses syndrome, where we feel the need to have whatever it is someone else does or whatever it is someone else is hyping up, and then we feel obligated to be a part of that and to have that thing, even if we may not truly totally be like super into it or that we super want it, we just feel obligated to have it. Now for me as a creator, I feel a responsibility to be playing all these new games, to be like up on top of everything that's coming out, because it's important that I form an opinion and share my opinion on those things, because that's why I have a channel, so people can turn to me for that stuff. But I also have to be cognitive of whether or not I actually want those things and whether or not I need those things. And it conflicts. It actually kind of gets in the way of me being a content creator at times. And like a lot of people out there, I have to buy these things with my own money, and it's a tough balance when sometimes I'm not, don't know if I really want the new thing. Now, of course, if you genuinely want every single new game that comes out, like that's fine, that's awesome. Way to go. For me personally, I know I'm getting Red Dead Redemption 2 day one, I know I'm getting Fallout 76 day one, and I know I'm getting Resident Evil 2 day one. Everything in between that, however, is a little tough to justify for me. But then there's the backlog. Then there's games like The Witcher 3, which I still have not finished. And then there's games like Hollow Knight, which, no, I still have not played it. I will eventually, maybe. And even though I was kind of grumpy during my Let's Play of Octopus Traveler, I have really not had the chance to dive into that game as much as I wanted to, and I actually really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed what I played so far, but I just keep playing Skyrim. But you know what? That's okay. I shouldn't have to feel bad about wanting to play Skyrim over other games. Basically, all I'm saying is that it's okay to not always be playing the latest and greatest thing, and it's unfortunate that some of us feel obligated to constantly be keeping up when we're barely enjoying what it is we have at our fingertips. Because sometimes you'd rather be playing Max Payne 1 and 2 for the 10th time because you better relate to a man whose entire family was murdered, and then you get to go and shoot everybody in the face while doing slow motion jumps in the air and looking real sweet and cool and stuff, rather than being a young, smart-mouthed, nerdy teenager kid who shoots webs from his wrists and swings around New York City streets. To each their own. That said, I did make a SpiderMan playthrough for the other channel I'm associated with, The Sandbox. This whole video is just gonna be a lot of me going, ooh, ooh, ooh. So that will be up for you to see regardless of whatever it is I regurgitated in this video. A playlist of the videos I've done for them is in my channel, and I'll also put it in the thing and in the thing below. So to look out for that. In short, it's tough for me, even as a creator, to constantly be doing this and playing and keeping up to date, and it's exhausting. And I think it's okay to take a break and to not have to feel the need to play something new as badly as you want to. So how do you deal with backlogs? I don't know if I really have the answer to that. My solution is play one game at a time. However, I haven't been doing that recently, so maybe you shouldn't listen to my advice because I'm spiraling out of control too. Thank you guys so much. Sorry if this was kind of a quick video. I'm actually in the midst of moving, which is another reason why gaming fatigue is an all-time high for me, because this is all my stuff. My apartment's in shambles. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this place. So long. Apartment that I've lived in for a long time. However, I'm super excited about my new place because I'm actually gonna have a room to shoot my videos in. I guess you can call it an office? Sure. Anyways, I'm Kurt Indovina. How do you guys feel about gaming fatigue? Do you experience it? How do you deal with it? And I think everybody wants to know how somebody deals with backlog. So let me know in the comments if you have any advice to share. It'd be awesome. Till next time, see ya.